file a Declaration of Liberation, declaring every African-American descendant of slavery a political prisoner here in the United States, and that was affected by the Portuguese slave trade. And then after that, the United States has a choice. Either A, carve us a piece of land out here, we'll take Texas, and let us do our own thing.
What is your name and what is the...
I'm the official Grandmaster J. I created the NFAC.
All right. Excellent.
Just how we'll tell you this, we're all ex-military. We're all very disciplined. We're all expert shooters. We don't want to talk no more.
And in 35 seconds, I now know the depths that that man is willing to go to make an absolute ass of himself. Because it was absolutely hilarious for him to try to come up with a legal premise for why the African American people today need land. It's hilarious that you are telling the United States that you want land because of shit that didn't happen to you. That happened to your ancestors 400 years ago and ended when a Republican gave you the freedoms that you wanted and that you deserved. The freedoms that you had for so many years because a Republican gave them to you. Abraham Lincoln. But you people are too busy trying to tear down his statues to even bother to know that, right? Am I supposed to be scared by all that? A bunch of idiots walking around with rifles and black clothes. Is that supposed to scare me? Are you supposed to intimidate me? Well, I'm not, so try harder.
I don't see no white militia. So to the boogie boys, the 3%ers, and all the rest of you scared ass rednecks, we here. Where the fuck you at? We in your house.
Probably because those rednecks are still busy trying to figure out this shit.
Damn, I can't see fucking shit out of this thing.
Just a guess.
Real black militia, it's your worst nightmare. Go ahead. Real black militia, bro. Of course. I like the song. What did I do? It's not what you did. Put your hands on your feet. You benefit from it. Go ahead, they're watching.
There's gotta be a name that someone's gotta come up with for a guy who just goes up to someone and starts harassing him based on the content of his color rather than his character and say that it's because of you that we're here. Oh, it's called racism.
These are live rounds and I don't want to get shot right now. I'm going to take these out. Okay?
Really? So you say you were in the military and you're training someone in your living room, I'm assuming, in leotards looking like an absolute jackass. And you have live ammunition in a training environment. Are you going to then give them the live ammunition to turn the living room into a shooting gallery to train them to? Jesus, what the fuck happened to snap caps? And I'm pretty sure that you are going to train that young woman to be a self-respecting, responsible gun owner who knows the ins and outs of her firearms that she's going to use to protect her life with. I'm just sure. I'm sure. Okay, you failed rifle call, but maybe the individual that you're busy training in your living room has actually gleaned some useful information. Let's take a look at her.
Nick, why I want to fire? Tell me why I won't fire. Because no, it's still unsafe.
Or not.
Now, there was a remnant of us that's been in place for quite some time. We're the older guys. We're the mature guys. We're your vets. We're your folks who are responsible gun owners. We're the individuals that, we remember the 60s, the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and now here in the 20s, we're trying to figure out what the hell's going on. We know the law. We're law-abiding gun owners, so we understand the Constitution.
You you should really reconsider the people that you hang out with for them to accuse you of being mature or mature. Because those are people that are making fun of you. You know shit about firearms. You can't intimidate people. Your people in the NFAC, not fucking around coalition, are overweight, probably can't do a push-up, probably can't do a sit-up, and obviously can't lift their own body weight. Now, on top of that, you can't hit a piece of paper at 30-ish yards, and you are training people in your living room, looking like a jackass in leotards, how to manipulate a rifle, when you didn't even give her any information about the weapon that you handed her, and the only thing she knew about it was what you had live ammunition in the area? Are you fucking kidding? Seriously, no one is accusing you of being responsible or mature, my man.